7th graders. So now that you have completed your questionnaire for task 1 and gotten the responses from your family members, we're going to continue on to task 2 of criterion D. And you will do that. You'll continue work on criterion D using this template here that I gave you on Wednesday. So you'll continue to use your template for criterion D, and you'll just come down to this second task here, task 2. And what you're going to need to complete task 2 of criterion D is you're going to need your design specifications from task 1 of criterion B. So whenever you created your list of design specifications, you came up with a list of things that your design needed to have to be successful in 4 categories: aesthetics, function, material, and customer. So now in task 2 of criterion D, you're going to rate yourself and how well your model home met each of those requirements of aesthetics, customer, material, and function, and you're going to give yourself a rating out of 5. So if you met maybe some of the factors for aesthetics, maybe you give yourself a 3 out of 5. If you met all of the factors that you put down for materials, give yourself a 5 out of 5. If you met none of something, give yourself a 0 out of 5. Okay, so just critically evaluate the model that you have and what's represented in your model to see if it has the things that you plan for it to have. So that's what you'll do in that first column. You'll give yourself a rating out of 5. Then in your justification, you will include examples from your model and some of the responses or pieces of the responses from your target audience from task 1 to justify why you gave that score. So in aesthetics, I gave myself a 2 out of 5 because I only included this or this. I didn't include this, and because of what my first interview person said, or because of what my uncle said, or because of this, okay? And then at the end of that, you'll elaborate on the overall success of the home and how well it meets the needs of the family. So I'll give you a little example of this. So for example, if I'm evaluating a home that I made, I'll give it a rating out of 5 for aesthetics, customer, material, and function. I'll give it a rating out of 5. And then in the justification column, I'll give some examples. So according to one member of the family, this happened. The model includes this, it doesn't include that. And I will give thoughtful answers referencing examples in my model and responses to my questions that I asked. So we want to pull real-world examples and real-world responses to justify what we're saying and the rating that we're giving. So if all of the rating or the responses that you got from your target audience were super positive, should you give it a 0 out of 5 or a 1 out of 5? Probably not. If a lot of the responses were, I don't know, it could be better, or maybe it's not so good, should you give it a 5 out of 5? No. Listen to the feedback of your audience, but then also think critically about what you have created. In the end, you'll write an all-in-all explanation on how successful you think that the design was, determining if it was a success, a failure, a partial success, and explain what criteria that it met or didn't meet from your design specification and the overall opinion of the target audience. So that's what you're doing today. You're evaluating your model sustainable home against the design specification that you created, and you're using your observations of your model home and the feedback of your target audience to justify your answers and responses. So that's what you're doing today, and you'll do that in task 2, criterion D. Whenever you finish this today, just like last time, you're going to use this document here to either copy and paste over your table for today or take a screenshot. This way you don't lose access to your design journal and you can continue using your design journal. If you do this today, I can give you some quick feedback to let you know if there's anything big you need to change or what's going on there. If you need me today, I'm going to be available on Google Classroom during our class time to help you. If you have any questions, just critically evaluate the success of your design, determine if it was a success or a failure based on your design specification. Good luck, email me, or come on Google Meet if you have any questions. Have a great weekend. Bye!